kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle, it's Parks. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Here comes the jet sweep. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Avery. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Trying to get the edge with the jet sweep. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. They've got the screen set up, and he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Complete in the middle. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10.
We knew this offense wanted to come out here and let it rip through the air. This QB is in a beautiful rhythm early. Nice job with his footwork and his eyes, and he completes a big one there. Get this offense humming.
So after the huge chunk play, they've got it 1st and goal from the 10. Looking for a crease. It's Avery. Sweet cut there. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And the quick shuffle pass. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Absolutely center cut. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
Out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country, and how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse, do they let him make a play? Like, Does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups, or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide that you don't want that smoke. And I'm interested to see, Jesse, if he has the onions to go after the corner and try to make plays.
Well, one thing we know about him for sure is he's a believer in his own arm talent. He's the kind of guy that thinks he can fit the football into the smallest windows, but you're right. He's got to pick his battles and be careful when he decides to attack this guy, because he has picked off some really good quarterbacks.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. The run to the left. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Well, jet sweep pass. Creates a little room. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage before he was stopped, but using the running back in the short passing game gives him a first down. They'll go to the ground. There he goes. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Off the play fake. With the catch, it's Garber. He works his way to the 23 before he goes out of bounds. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Parks. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. He's looking to throw. Wide out trying to get it in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Firing to the right, complete. The grab and go as he takes it in for the touchdown.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They just finished off a 53-yard scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And here's the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Using his legs, it's Galloway. On the move at the 30. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. The pull and throw off the RPO. Breaks into the open. He smashes his way through again. We've seen this from this sophomore. So dangerous after he makes the grab.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
Caught behind the line. It's Galloway. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They'll try to snap it quickly. From the red zone, looking for a space. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Looking to throw again. Makes the grab. They could have used a little bit more there. Picked up 3. It's 3rd and 7. Here comes the hurry up. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And that's unfortunate for the offense because that drive looked so good. They were just methodical. They were running and they were throwing and had the football down in a great position down near the goal line. You've got to be able to pay that off. You cannot afford to take a sack in that situation. If you're the quarterback, that's a massive mistake.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. He splits the uprights. This is now a 7-point game.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the offense back onto the field. The give to the tailback. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. It's complete. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Leaves it with the back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Rushes on him. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. To the ground with the back. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Catch in the middle, it's Laurence. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Galloway. Turning it on. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. They want to throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Galloway. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Wants to fire on second down. They'll run the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lets it go to the end zone. Snags it with the sticky fingers and strolls in with the sweet feet for the touchdown.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. We trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the point after is good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Avery. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Working that left side now. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Makes the play in the backfield again, and the defense can use a timeout and get the ball back here. And here comes the punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Going right to work up top. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. One more snap coming before halftime. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. He wants to take the top off. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these 2 programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been a very evenly played game. Fascinating to see how the rest of this one plays out. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this 3rd quarter.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. They're working that left side. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Lining up from the 34 on first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Quick strike complete. Oh, there might have been trouble if they hadn't knocked him down so quickly. They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. Makes the grab on the left.
That's a bang-bang play, 3-step slant. They rep this over and over in practice so they can go out and execute it on game day like that.
Leaves it with the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moore. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business.
I love playing man-to-man defense, and I love getting up in your kitchen and jamming you at the line of scrimmage, but it's really hard when they start running these crossing routes and drags and ends because now I'm in chase mode, and the QB has a little bit of space a lot of times, and those fast guys can create some separation and get a first down like they did there.
Got a good one going here. All tied up in the 3rd. It's 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. A field goal here would put them on top, but a touchdown's what you want in a game like this. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Spits it out to the back. Caught. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. It's complete to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. The give to the left. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. And he missed it. No good. And here in the 3rd quarter, it is still a tie ball game.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Wants to throw on first down. Right down the middle. All by himself. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Looking downfield on first down. Snagged out of the air.
I love quarterbacks that are decisive and that put the mustard on the passes. When you need to put the ball on a line in a hurry with some extra hot sauce, you have to do it. Good job by the quarterback understanding zone and hitting that curve.
Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll run play action. Fires to the right. And it's in there for a touchdown.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing, to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Got it in the middle, it's Ross. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. From the shotgun, the inside give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got it in the middle, it's Ross. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Oh, he's got some space. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Trying to take it back. He's at the 10. Touchdown!
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Motion from the back. Grabbed behind the line. It's Galloway. He's past the 30. Across the 35. Out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Gets it out fast. Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49. They go back to work in the final period of this one. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the right. Got his man downfield. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
This tight end is such a weapon because he can line up all over the field. That time he starts in the slot. He's running the corner route against zone coverage, and he's just got athleticism and wiggle and the ability to separate and make big plays. It's so nice to have a target like that.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Bringing the heat. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. What looking to fire. Zings it complete to the right. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Wants to throw again. It's complete. Hauls it in and takes it in for a touchdown. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all offseason to get on the same page. You can see he hits it in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
Here comes the two-point try. Gets the back moving. Caught in the backfield, it's Galloway. He makes his way in for the two, and now they trail by only 6. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Avery. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Just a short pass to the tight end. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. To the air on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. On first down, here comes this offense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Back to pass on 2nd down. Throws for the tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So guys, we'll get another look at this offense. They'll start this drive going to the air. It's complete on the right side. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Fires a Bourbonnais, it's picked off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They want that clock to run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it up the 16-yard line. The give to the back. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Looking to throw. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There were a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes this a 13-point game here in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They're going to throw it to start the drive. That's caught. It's Moore. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it behind the line. It's Ross. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. You've got a third and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Move those chains without a hitch. Well, actually, with a hitch, but you get the point.
I like that. Nicely done. The defense probably should have understood the ball was coming out quick, something like a hitch, a slant, a screen, something fast. They didn't. QB gets it on the money. Receiver gets the extra yards. Easy pitch and catch for the first down.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And here's the third interception of the night. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the fourth quarter. Get your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day as they try to get their act together. The give from the gun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Here's the handoff. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Fires to the big fella.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it. He wants a big play here late. He's got it. He's got it, and he'll take it in for the touchdown.
And that sure feels feels like too little, too late. This offense, they needed to score and execute faster, but there's not enough time to me, man. This feels like this one's over.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a big play, 68 yards on the touchdown pass.